Interesting times in our showbiz industry here in Ghana and even beyond it. Things are happening, and when things happen like this, we have to sit, talk, and discuss some of them. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is live here on Sammy Flex TV. And on Showbiz Daily, you know the usual suspects are Roland Amate and Intim Dodi Solomon Chemo, of course, with 1 and 2 passing through. Usual suspects are ready for us to do our thing. Let me also say thanks to the producers of the show, Theophilus Digosh on the camera, and Bujilens, who is the editor. Now, we have some updates for you, and we are doing this to wrap up the week. It has been smooth on Showbiz Daily this week, and I want to believe that we want more of this going forward. Now, one of our how should I even call our problems in our showbiz space, Dr. UN is not feeling well. And what do I mean by a problem? He is the only guy in Ghana who has been able to organize an award in Ghana, became very popular and huge, yet was not real. And he was able to award deserving huge personalities, influential personalities. He bought empty cans and underplates, and he gave it to them as rewards.
Dr. UN will not be happy with you.
Yes. By this time he's sick, so he'll be happy.
He doesn't have a choice.
As it stands, Dr. UN record, nobody has been able to break it in Ghana.
Hey, Chef Smith.
Oh no, that was not an award. So Chef Smith is a friend of mine. A friend of Papa Bewu Kromo.
Chef.
But Gideon Foster, that means is also there.
I know you're
Foster. He claimed the Nobel.
Pentecost
sorry man.
I'm sorry, but we should hey, Mama director then
the kind of people that
no. Look at the people.
The MPs,
but when they were afraid, and these are high intellectuals. Tell me, who can break this record in Ghana? In fact, Guinness should give him a record holder for this particular trophy. Now, Dr. Ewan has been seen in a video talking about his ill health and the fact that he wants public support. Interestingly, some of the people he mentioned are some of his awardees, those who have received awards from him. He mentioned Sarkodie. And here he mentioned Shatta Wale. He mentioned Nana Mama Brown and some couple of others.
His
colleagues in the industry. That's what he said.
That's what he said. They want to watch the video. And
maybe you've not seen the video.
Yeah.
Let's watch the video and suggest ways and means to help our colleague out of this issue. It's a sad one.
Yeah, not okay.
In fact, I saw a post that may God never allow our sickness to be out there for public support. What I saw the post, that the next video post now a video from Dr. You never said amen to this prayer or what? Watch it. I'll be back.
And therefore we are seeing Dr. You and fans ne mom money na mo te mama I for no be huma nipa. Yare akamasha there match and ho achire me doctor for a canam there me so mint ya. Iti it myself obi biara a be hu video say where memoir Captain Smart and no new crew media general not media celebrity side na matonyo na movies Shatta Wale Sarkodie medical the guys are munya more fraternity name. I'm down so I want to ho the bills no reports kakraka semo nyamo mo semo sumo na mentally in your holiday back to life. Yeah, Jimmy 2 and D4 the champion and producer Yamwa delay and I'm Mark Brown. Oh yeah,
Dr. UN Yare Abebon Kakra. Na doctor say okono kokoye surgery. Na surgery ni so na when you say kidney surgery so de enye asem ketwa. baakofo ntumi nyɛ ye papa hia mo ye sika kakra baako ye surgery okɔ Confanoche hospital na bills ne labs a oye no enya sem ketwa de si ani da so asapa nti
menya enkwa sɛ na me ye fit na me ho den no we adu no mo ayɛden sɛ timen kan ba bon ba be so sɛ mo an mani da so sikasɛm ayɛdi ama me hospital sem na ɛka wa bunu sɛ ɔde ani bɛhwɛ me abu deɛ me fam easy sema ya ma na me mo.
Well, let's come back to business. Ro, how are we solving this? Helping him, advising him. What is the solution?
It will be difficult. I doubt if in the nearest possible time he is going to get the support that he wants.
Including other people he awarded.
Yeah, I doubt.
Nathaniel Atto and all those people.
No, you see those people now.
He gave him a horse.
Yes.
The other time I heard he was explaining why.
I think he'll be fast like the horse. So according feeding bottle, the water bottle, you feed people with water. His well will not run dry.
Deep black.
Oh my God.
See, that is what I'm saying. I doubt he is going to get the result that he wants in the nearest possible time. Is out of the fact that even his statement with even the plea self doesn't look so serious. Of course, you see, there's a pending issue of how the people that they affiliated their brand to you, how they feel now. And how their followers also feel about that. That one is there. It has not been solved. In fact, I doubt if Sarkodie will wake up now and say Dr. Ewan, or would even come and write, oh, I've heard Dr. Ewan mention my name, so come and take this 10,000 for the time. Even if he wants to, I'm not sure he would even want to do it public. And that will not even push him to even come and do it at all. Because definitely the probability that you are going to of how loud mouth he is going to say somewhere and mention his name would be. And that thing that Sarkodie, yes, as much as it is difficult for him to pull himself away from that particular conversation, as much as he would want to pull himself, it would now be very difficult for him to do it. And the way he was even making the plea, like my colleagues in the industry, you know, when I'm vibrant, he granted another interview, say, you know, when I'm vibrant and I'm creating content, that's when you people to be able to create yours. I'm saying, yeah, you understand. Some of the things that he was saying was things that were even like it will anger you more. If you don't have him in your good books, it will piss you off the more. But then there are others. The woman like this that granted him the first interview when he wanted to actually talk to the public, he's actually making that woman's work very difficult. Because the report that I also got was that the woman has an NGO, where she also solicits for funds for the less privileged and some people like that. So the hospital that Dr. Ewan was admitted, one of the nurses actually gave Dr. Ewan the woman's contact. And the woman also came to at least listen to what Dr. Ewan would say.
Yesterday, Chabo's wife was telling us the woman is noted for interviewing people with such conditions.
Exactly. Yes, she has an NGO. So when she interviews you, shares your problem with the public, whatever comes, then she will use to support you.
No, yeah, my man, another.
Quite a company. Oh, yeah, a company.
A company like
So for what it was, me, I want to just give him the benefit of the doubt and say, man is not well. Because as for sickness, it is not all sickness that is written on your forehead for you to see. Or it is not every sickness that the initial stages is going to manifest you in a way that people would know, okay, there's something really wrong with this guy. And me, I would just tell Dr. Ewan to be serious. Because how he's even making the plea is pushing people away. The kind of things he's saying in his plea is driving people away from even coming close. And when they go far away from you, the help that you think you want, you will not get.
I see. Well, let's go on to Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo. In fact, Roland, given the background of the lady, makes me a little bit scared, because if I know that when I go here, I'm likely to get this, then I can find my way there, and it makes me start to question myself about the genuinity of the case. But, let's listen to
they had papers to prove that it's genuine. And the lady, since this is the kind of thing that she's been doing, I think let's give them the benefit of the doubt. But I will agree with Roland. I think the way Dr. Yuan is presenting his case, or the sickness that he finds himself in now, he's not doing a good job. Because me too, I've watched the extended version of the interview, and I heard him clearly saying that he's part of the entertainment industry. He's also a musician, so his colleagues should help him. And then after that, he started mentioning names like Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, Nana Mama Brown, and others. And I think at this point he shouldn't be going that direction, because instead of people sympathizing with him or maybe wanting to help him, they would rather be discussing whether you are an artist or not, because it's hard for even me to accept that you are a musician in the first place.
I've been part of the industry.
I've not seen your for the industry. No, and that one you can't argue his part. But I've not seen any of his commercial songs. I've not seen.
But Chemo, that one too, it's arguable. He's released songs.
He's released songs, done videos.
Yeah, he released
short music videos.
Yeah. So
okay,
he might not have blown.
He might not have seen one of it. Yeah, okay. So my point is, when he goes that direction, then the argument will come, like I'm saying. Yes, I think I have seen some of his videos that he's singing, but do people take him serious in that direction? I doubt if he will get more people taking him serious as a musician. So you don't use that to plea. You don't use anything that would be controversial to plead for help. I mean, you should be as simple as it can be. You are sick, you need help. This is what you need, then you are done. You don't have to say much. And I think he's talking so much that even if he is sick, the kind of sympathy that he is soliciting for, he may not get because of the way that he's talking. So for me, I think it may be serious, so he should be serious, like Roland is saying, instead of saying things that will make people even doubt, like the way you are saying. I mean, it is within your right to doubt him. In fact, I doubt him to some extent, but I still want to give him benefit of the doubt. And the doubt will come because of your previous records. I mean, your records is not that good when it comes to deceiving people and getting things your way. Some people will disagree, but that's how we perceive or we see you. So if you are talking and you slip or you say things in a way for us to create doubt, I mean, you are done. So I think he should come again and he should be serious.
I see. Well, in other news, Keche Joshua is also ranting, and he is ranting about lifestyle of celebrities. According to Keche Joshua, there are some celebrities, when you see them either on social media or you see them in town, you see them flaunting so many big things, but you go to their homes and those things they were flaunting online, they are not there. Keche Joshua thinks that this is not a life that he would wish celebrities live. But people are saying that, actually, do you understand celebrity life? Sometimes you even have to fake it till it becomes a reality. And this argument is ongoing online. Let me pick the views of my people. But before that, we would watch Keche Joshua in this interview. The way he was aggressively talking about the issue. Looks like he has been either affected one way or the other by this particular issue. Maybe someone beat him to some business to it by showing what he did not have, and later he realized, but so you didn't get and you were able to do this. Keche Joshua is not a happy man, though nobody has hurt him. Let's watch this. I'll be back.
Me, I know my G's. where they go to my houses. Cars, you think they drive, they pull up for some corners. You go to my house, then the car no they there. A lot of things they see online be fake. So to tell you something, don't make anybody. You say maybe the sneaker they wear, say maybe you be your own. Maybe say somebody will somebody will your stylist will give you
bring them come they carry go.
Maybe the jacket they wear is not your own. You know the stars where they go. To my boys, they go take things where they can't show online, show you sneakers, show you. Yeah. And I make a sound. Maybe your shoes, this shoes. Oh, see, because it be nice shoe. I don't say you no get money. No, buy this one.
Wow, that was Keche Joshua. Chabo.
Yeah.
This is Keche Joshua's problem.
Interesting one. But you see, what Keche is saying is not a new thing. And it's not only about celebrities or entertainers.
Okay.
I mean, life in general. There are people in our neighborhoods. There are people that we know when we were in school. This is how they live their life. So, I mean, this is nothing new for him to worry himself. Yeah, okay. I agree with him that living such life will not take you anywhere. But some people will not stop it. Because that's the way for them to also make it, like the way you were saying. Some people will do it and they will get a favor in one way or the other. Yeah. Good for them. But most people...
Some people, it's a stepping stone.
Yes. But most people will do that and then they will stuck in there for the rest of their life and they will be miserable at some point in time. Because when you live such kind of lifestyle, you don't, most people don't work really hard because the lifestyle is giving them some form of comfort that sometimes they don't realize that I can't do this forever.
Okay.
So before they realize they are old, they can't do much and that's the end of them. And at some point you have to stop such lifestyle. So if he is advising people to stop, yeah, I will agree with him that yes, you can't do this forever. So if you have done it in your youngest age or your early stages of your life, fine, just move on. Don't stuck in there, it will not help you. And I think he was also painting a picture that because of that, people who are watching from afar or who are watching them on social media should be careful. Because sometimes what you see is not really the reality. So be careful. Don't see them and go like, oh, I want to be like
put
this.
Put pressure on you.
Yes, and you don't have what it takes to get there, and you'll be struggling, or you try your best to get to that level. Just be truthful to yourself. Work hard and hope for something better instead of living a fake life. And if you don't take care, it will consume you and you stay in there for most part of your better years before you realize that no, I can't live like this forever. No, not edoko. Yenim se binimu ye de pema. Ebinimu ye de koje contract. Ebinimu ye it's like it's so many my hopes and all those things. So at some point it will happen. Just that you can't stay in such situation for the rest of your life. Because it won't end well. I don't know one person will live such a lifestyle and a way and a feather. No. In fact, even those that were doing it when we were in school, after school, no, we are miserable. After school, when we were in school, you see them as DBs, you see them as the one with everything. But your school, ni parents cry ni bisa. Here no be a baby or to cry nefe. And the old school mono as a woman yes for me. Yeah. And when they were doing that things, they were not learning. And the sad part is that those who were doing that when we were in school, mixed school, almost in a man, and you know, they can influence people who are also looking for ladies to behave same. But almost neglected certain part of their lives in old school. No? And I think in our life, real life, the same thing will happen, not just in school. There are some people who live that life and they get certain kind of comfort or advantage that they don't want to lose. So they will stay in until the point to say, no, this is not a good way to live your life. Then it is over for them. So for me, I agree with him for the fact that people are doing it and it is not good. But this is so general that he shouldn't even just leave it at the entertainment or musicians only.
Should make it a general.
It's a general thing. Yes, it's a general thing, and people should be careful when they want to live such a lifestyle.
Well, beautiful breakdown here, Keche Joshua. Now let me go on to Roland Amate and get his views. Keche Joshua maybe wants to expose some of his friends or some of his colleagues, like Dr. Ewan said. And why would he even want to do that if really he has some information or he has seen something like that? What is his own in this one? Ro, take over.
First of all, Keche Joshua went hard because the first one is the interview is Savage Room. Where anything goes, it is that interview where anything goes kind of situation. So you have liberty to spill whatever you want to spill. And the second one has to do with one thing that you said when you were saying, when you were asking if somebody has done something to him. Yes, somebody has angered him. Yes.
What did they do to him? Who hurt him?
It is not even one person, plenty people.
And everyone who hurt him?
His colleagues and also some of the fans.
Kempaluta.
Yes, Kempaluta is one of them. So his colleagues and some of the fans. You see, Keche Joshua was talking from some level of experience that he has suffered, or they as a group have suffered in the space, both with their colleagues and also the fans. Because you know, if we are to even strike artists or people, entertainers in the space that are very fond of flashing the things that they have, or I said, well, letting people know the kind of things they have achieved, Keche will not even come to mind. Keche will not come to mind. But meanwhile, they are one of the artists that are living very, very good in the space. Per whatever we've seen and how long they've been able to keep themselves like consistently.
So they are living good?
Yes.
Okay.
They are living good, of course.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
They are living like normal celebrities.
Of course.
Okay.
Yet they may not be flashing stuff, flashing cars, flashing jewelries, or throwing money here and there. But per how long they've been able to keep themselves in a game, there's clear evidence that they are living good, or they are okay in the space. And you can, therefore, you can't even base on that to disrespect them. And I know they've obviously received some of these disrespect because some from their colleagues, where because probably they don't show off or they are not quick to let people know that, hey, we have this amount of money, we have this number of cars and all of that. Some of their colleagues self may not regard them like that. Yeah. And they have experienced those things. And even with the fans, sometimes in getting into a banter with some of the fans, they may also use some of the things that they are seeing their favorites do to also come and insult you or spite you. And that is where Keche Joshua is coming from. They've received some of these backlash because somebody somewhere's favorite is running around saying, "I me to baby, where I bought my chain is where Adebayo and Juan buys their chain." So yeah, they Keche Joshua say on share the chain or share one thought maybe Adebayo money that chain. You understand? And when it happens that way, he will be hurt because as far as he is concerned, he knows his colleagues, the person that probably you may be standing on to use to insult him. No, maybe on him certain things that the person is doing. That's a indoor conversation. Indoor conversation. You understand? We know some of the things. Yes, the musicians are living good. They are living as celebrities and all of that. But we know some of the add-ons that we add to the whole package just to make it beautiful. You understand? So I believe it is out of that pain that he is talking about. And me, I just want the fans to, I believe he was attacking more of the fans than even his colleagues, because
he was attacking the fans.
Yes, more than his colleagues, because the colleagues need a minimum. I know what you do, minimum settings now, you know. You understand? But the fans may not know and would want to base on that to disrespect certain, if not Keche, certain artists. Because who you say by a favorite, yes, sir. But we know that some of your favorites are even certain. You understand? So in that sense, that is where Keche Joshua is coming from. Say, yes, I may not come and boast, I may not come and probably be throwing here and there, but the things that I'm doing are things that, or the things that I have achieved or have, are things that is okay, that is good, that is can even be better in certain situations than even some of your favorite. Yeah. And then a friend say interview and a crowd strong straight bullet, simple crown and a snake can. But then Nina cable phone bullets never fire in the account. So that's where I think he was coming from. So it is just up to the fans to know that yes, some of the things that you see may not be reality. Therefore, if you would want to stand on it to disrespect others, be very careful, because in the space, obiani the way we see fire in Yama. Some people package just for, like you said, to boost confidence. To me, just to boost their confidence so they will be able to achieve more. Obiani, the reason why they do some of these things. But some people also would want to boost their confidence, but it is not as if they cannot afford. Let's also the fact that he made a statement, so there are certain cars that you see them even pull up. You go to their house and they are not there. They are not there. Sometimes they do some of these things, and it is not because they cannot afford those cars. But certain on and off packages that they do, all to add value to their brand.
Well, in a related development, I would want you to read the Burna Boy post where he's talking about some people that growing up, he knew they had money, like he was so sure about them. But today, out of music, he is also hitting his chest and saying that he is richer, or some of them he's even richer than them. He talked about it. Now, when I read those inspirational comments from him, I said to myself, well, Burna Boy is telling us that music can make you rich. Music can really make you rich. That is why today, some people who he used to look up to, who were richer, today he's richer than them. But the question is, what majority or how many musicians are richer? Is it everybody who is richer as a musician, or some there? Because Keche Joshua is just talking about the same thing. Like people are posing big. So like Burna Boy, what he's saying, is it one of the posing big thing, or indeed he's richer than those people? It's like growing up, you saw some rich man in your hood. You knew everybody, Papa, they want to come in your nose. Cut down and buy 1 hit, 2 hit, no, what be conclude down F, a switch in Indian. There's Papa, there's no, it's getting off. Is it everybody who is experiencing this? Or Burna Boy is telling us that you can do it? Bro, read what are some of the things he
says? Imagine growing up and only politicians and oil men were the ones really getting real money, followed by the G boys. Music was not even in the conversation when money was the topic. Now an ugly black musician from Port Harcourt got more money.
That's him.
Yes, that's him. Got more money than 90% of the people he looked up to as money makers. This is why I never count any young people out, because they could be Elon Musk tomorrow typing this message. I have not been in the gym in years. Only my pockets are the gym since. I am going back in. Mind, body, soul, pocket, and bank account workout from today. No signs of weakness. I am a sexy youth, you understand. Girl all over the globe wanna act me. Juice voice. And that's what is coming from Burna Boy.
Should we assume that with this post, every musician we see is rich? Because sometimes when you see it like this, then you are also expected to think the other guy is also okay.
It is not every musician. It will be very dangerous for you to just, based on this post, say every musician is rich. This is somebody celebrating himself and celebrating how successful he's become. And like he said, the things that he's saying, are they true or not? They are true. These are facts.
About only him.
Not only him, but some of his colleagues. But I am talking about the notion that, at a point where, when you are talking about money conversation or people who are rich, you will not count musicians. These are facts. These are real life situations, and that is what he's saying. So, to where he's gotten to now, this is somebody in a space that is celebrating himself. It is like that. It is just like you say. It is not every politician that is also rich. That one is also fact. So you can't base on this and say because of that every musician is rich. Then we all will stop what we are doing and go and sing. If it is easy like that, then
do some.
Then everybody will be a musician. You see, it's not a straightforward jacket like that. Me, I see this as somebody celebrating himself, and it is true. You see, on the other hand, we have musicians that are really getting good money in the space. The space, just like any other space, is lucrative. It's very, very lucrative. Where if you're able to get your things right, you will enjoy, like he's saying. He's not been to the gym to gym his body. His pocket and bank account has been gymming for years.
True.
And now they have formed
Masses now.
You understand? And it is true. It is true. All that he's saying is not out of the fact that you go and sing, no, you are rich. No. He's just trying to, if you decode whatever he's doing, he's just trying to tell you how far he's gone to and how he has suffered, because he talked about his beginning. This is somebody that he was not rated in any set or form, especially with the background he was coming from. And now he's being counted among even the above even some of the people he looked up to. Yeah. And even because of him and how far he's gotten to, some people can even use him as an example to educate some when you are talking about successful people or rich people.
In music especially.
In music especially. Yeah. So in that sense, he just wants to throw more light on the fact that gone were the days when you did not regard musicians or people in my space. But currently, as we speak, a lot of us or some of us are living good or even better than the people that you were rating above us. So it is about time you celebrate us and give us that respect that the moment you mention a doctor, that respect will come. You mention a politician, that respect will come. Now, if you are to mention certain musicians, it should come with that same level of respect, because we are probably the same or even living better than them, and it is all through the music that we do. But then, if you are want to say everybody is rich or every musician is rich based on this, you will kill yourself.
Chabo, how do you also break Burna Boy's post down?
It's an interesting one, but I think if you want to infer where you should end is successful musicians, even that how you manage whatever is coming is another thing.
Okay.
So I think what he's saying, yes, at this point in music and the way that they do their things, we can say that yes, some musicians are rich. Okay. But not all of them. It's the same as some musicians in terms of fame, some are more famous than the others. It's exactly the same. And based on that, they will make more money than you. When they are invited for a show, even the amount of money that they are taking is different, even on the same platform. Some will be taking higher, like 2-3 times what some musician will be taking on the same stage, the same program. So obviously some will be richer than the others, but there's money in music or entertainment now. You just have to know how to go about it and then give a product that people are willing and ready to pay for. To
consume, yeah.
Yes, don't just be a common musician. Drop anything and think that, oh, send me a musician, so they should just patronize or they should just
consider you as well.
Yes, no. Give a product that people want and they will pay for it. Don't just do anything and think that it will
be accepted.
No, not at all. It doesn't work like that. So Burna Boy is celebrating himself and at the same time encouraging people that you can also do it if you get it right. It's not a full package in terms of the message that he's sending, but you as an individual should also know exactly what he's talking about, because it's not easy. Like he's saying that he's gymming his pocket. Using the word gym should tell you that it's not a 1 day or 11-day wonder as they call it. Yeah, it has taken him some time to get to this point, so you have to work hard to also get to this point. Don't just say that, oh, from today I'm going to be a musician and I'll be rich. No, it doesn't work like that. Those who are failing in the music industry are more than those who are succeeding.
I see. Now, let's wrap up from Nigeria. In Ghana, when Shatta connected to the Jarvis and the Perla kind of people, we saw how attacks came on him. He's cheapening himself, he's stooping too low, and all those things. Today, we've seen videos of Davido and these same people even launching his new song. And the number of views and reactions they got from the live video alone tells us something. Ghanaian said Shatta was cheap for connecting with them. Should we also conclude that Davido is cheaper? In fact, I've done an editorial on this. I've done an editorial on this earlier today, but I also want to pick your views that if Shatta was cheap for connecting with Jarvis and Perla, is Davido cheaper for even bringing them to his mansion?
Oh, for some people can talk like that, but their definition of who is cheap is what I will wish to ask them or let them define for me to see. And clearly, you see that the table will turn. Those who are saying that maybe more cheaper than the people that they are labeling as cheap.
They will be cheapest.
Oh, yeah. Than the people that they are labeling as they are being cheap because they want to connect with most influential TikTokers or online people currently, like the current most influential people. You can't take these two people out in Africa or Ghana and Nigeria if I have to limit it to this space. So for me, I think this is what is happening, and it's the same as what Burna Boy said. I mean, there are money online, but it's not everybody who will make it. There are a lot of people online. Some people just go there to laugh. Some people go there to learn. Some people also go there and make a huge amount of money. So you just have to know where you stand and how you can take advantage of the space that you are in. So for me, I think Davido, this is it. And this is not new to Davido. For those who don't know, he also hosted Casanat when he came to Nigeria. He was the first celebrity to host Casanat, and he did a lot of things. They went live, took him to even a club whilst he was live. They were eating live, everything like that. So this is not new to him, and I think he knows what he gets from doing something like this. And here the numbers will tell you. And again, I even heard that the live was through his account.
From Davido's account?
From Davido's account.
Wow.
And that should tell you why he will do something like that. So for me, this is it. If you don't know what is happening online, I will urge you to learn and know what is going on, to understand certain moves that some celebrities will make, like Shatta Wale inviting Jarvis and Perla to his to just give them a ride. It would have been a very huge thing, and this numbers is telling us exactly that. So for those who were thinking that Shatta Wale was cheap, they should rethink, or they should revise their notes, learn more, and then come again, because Davido has proven it. I mean, you can't go any further than this. This is the peak of what is happening online and what you should do when you are an entertainer in 2024.
Well, there are others who are also saying Davido used Perla and Jarvis, and I want Roland to also handle that. Davido used Perla and Jarvis.
Of course, the use in this context is a positive one.
Okay.
And it is not a negative use. Yes, this is a positive use. When somebody says Davido used Perla and Jarvis, this is a positive one. I mean, for you to go on live on social media and rake over $150,000, even yes, and I think they got around 377 lions gifts. 377 lion gifts. That's just the lions. The other ones no come, and the lion, I learned.
I hear lion is the biggest.
$400 each. Lion, one is $400.
Charlie, you don't lions.
Oh,
So-
for our Facebook, they can spray us with stars.
Oh yeah. One Jessica Kwakwa.
Yeah.
She's been
From
spraying
time to
stars
time,
by-
Yeah. So you can just imagine. I mean, for the ones that were actually chastising Davido and Shatta Wale when they announced they were going to affiliate or do something with these guys. Of course, they were just counting from emotional lines and not business or maybe reality or maybe the knowledge according to whatever is going on currently. They were just counting on emotional lines. Listen to the commentaries and all would have to do with you are bigger than them, and they are small,
kids.
they are kids, and they are nobody, and they are this. All these are emotions. All these things are emotions, and emotions don't do good business.
Yeah.
Mixing emotions with business, you just mess it up. And in that sense, that is why Davido would want to. Yes, when Davido also announced he was going to do live on TikTok with Perla, he received a similar backlash.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. He received similar backlash. But then he knows what he's doing.
Going for,
he was going to do, and after all, at the end of the day, is he benefiting? Yes, he's done immensely. And the benefits, the beautiful thing is that the benefit is not only going to be with him as Davido. And of course, the guys are also going to benefit among other people who are even external, because I hear he says he is going to even donate some of the funds to even to some other people as well.
Wow.
And this is what the space is about. This is not what somebody probably is waiting for. Davido cannot wake up and say, yes, even though he cannot wake up and say, Jarvis, Perla, I want to support you, so come for 200,000. No. But this is a way they can combine their brand on social media, do a collaboration, and it will bring in money. Nobody would have to remove money from their pocket, but in some space, some people are waiting. The only time they will only understand that, oh, this person has helped another person, is when you take hard-earned cash and say, come and take. And even that oneself, no matter how much you give, they will still have something to say. They will still have something to say. But look at what this collaboration is bringing. So imagine this is Davido, Perla and Jarvis, and some other guy B2 was part. These four people. So imagine if it is Davido and Wizkid combined and Jarvis and Perla. Just imagine. The internet will blow. TikTok will come and arrest them. Yeah, because so far I think they said he holds over 300,000 views live on TikTok as a record.
Wow.
As a record, like on live views. And now he
has the biggest record.
Yes, now he has that record to his name. And this is out of a collaboration or a vision that so many people did not see, because they were actually counting those things on emotional lines. So for that one there, for Shatta's vindication there, well, I think it was there a long time ago. Those who did not see us at that time will still not see. No, even if you come and arrange the bundles of money or the benefits in front of them, they will still say, "Ekra, you are bigger than them. You shouldn't have done it."
Well, this is how we end today's edition of Showbiz Daily, wrapping up the week on Sammy Flex TV. It has been awesome. Beautiful ending as usual with my usual suspects, Roland Amate, as well as in team. Though the Solomon, you can simply call him Chemo for making it happen. Now, this is clear. Sometimes Ghanaians don't even know how to do this business. And all the time, Nigerians will lead us. Look at how Davido played this game. I'm sure Davido will be one of the celebrities who would want to go live on TikTok. But if you're asking yourself, when I go there,
no, even when he went on live, there were certain things that he was even new to it.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
The case has to.
Okay, so when I go there, what am I going to say? What am I going to do?
The case had to take him through some of the things that were even going on the page.
In this world, there is nothing bad to learn. Nothing is bad if you are learning from someone.
Yeah.
In fact, there's nothing bad about it. You can learn from even your child. And then remember me to share it from sometimes maybe Emily, this is not how do you do it? Yeah. You don't have time to know everything. So if someone knows something, be quick. Pick from the person and run with it. Congratulations to Davido for showing them the way. Anyways, they say you are cheap, I should tell you. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this with Theophilus Digosh as well as Bujulens. Subscribe to us, drop your commentaries, and let's do more on this platform. We're out of here. Bye-bye.